After 6 years of uploading, I'm still stuck at 900 subscribers. I have failed. I have failed. I have nothing. It's actually kind of crazy. After 6 years on this YouTube channel, you'd think I'd reach 1,000 subscribers. I mean, like, shit, I reached 500 in one summer. Why the hell have I not reached 1,000? I failed. I'm a loser, and that's that. I really can't do anything about it. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna accept it. I'm gonna accept the fact that I'm a good for nothing person who has no future and nothing. To be fair, I am like only, so technically speaking, I'm just spouting some bullshit. I got like, what, 54 years of life left, somewhere around that. I don't know. Anyhow, kind of stuck in this hole. This is kind of like a metaphor for my mental state because I am down in the dumps, and yeah, I think it's time we get out of here. I think it's time to stop being depressed and accept the fact that I'm gonna be a chud who finds no love. Yeah, can I, I can't, uh, you've gotta be kidding me. Anyhow, as I was saying earlier, even though I already if I go onto r/kitchen cells on the big Reddit, I'm gonna get made fun of because I'm not a real chud yet. I haven't gone all the way down because of one tiny reason. I am a youngin. I am like 3 years old or something. YouTube, don't ban me for that. I am above the age that is necessary to have a YouTube channel. Please, this is kind of my last hope. Like, shit, if this fails, then I'm just gonna go wallow in despair or something. The usual. So, right, should I apologize for nothing? Yeah, I would love to do that. I'm gonna probably be uploading a lot of Minecraft. I mean, shit, it's summer break. The only thing that's stopping me from uploading is the fact that my parents are making me get a job. That's not a bad thing, but at the same time, I kind of hate it. But I think that's human nature. Nobody wants to work, right? Right. I'm not alone on this, right? Right. I don't know. The only thing I have a problem with is the method that my parents are suggesting for me to get a job. It's to walk into places and go, "Hey, are you hiring?" In my best socializer voice possible. I was about to say socialist, but then I realized that's like a group of people, and I am not part of any. I'm a lone wolf. Awoo. Just shoot me dead already, man. I don't know if the audio's messed up. I don't know anything. All I know is that I'm here to hopefully make a livelihood from this. If I want to do that, I should probably go, I survived 10 days as a chud or something, but I've been doing that for the past, 1 year? Surprisingly, this is kind of a more recent development. I was, the fact that I feel like I peaked in 6th grade is kind of a tragedy in my opinion. But, at the same time, I have time. As long as I get my life to as long as I start socializing, no, I don't want to wait, but I'm not a chud because I want to improve, and that's clearly a sign of improvement. Yes. That's how it works, I have not failed yet. I have time. Why am I I gotta get this comedy thing in order, because I'm kind of not comedic right now. Right, I'm just being a sad little crap. There's no comedy in that. Maybe there is. If you're finding enjoyment of me doing literally nothing, I hope you're happy with that. Because that's good, I think. I don't know. Happiness leads to happiness, and happiness is good. If I act happy, then I will become happy. That is the way of the world, I think. If that wasn't the way of the world, we'd be living in a sad, sad world right now. Get it? Because everything's going to shit. Yeah. I don't know why I'm alive. Oh yeah, I know why I'm alive. It's to make crappy Minecraft videos and to tone down my cursing. I'm sorry for cursing so much. I don't want to do that no more. You know, I will learn from my mistakes and I will stop cursing oh, carrot. You know, that's already a blessing, right? Because I'm trying not to curse. The world has given me a carrot. And carrots are good for eyesight. And my eyesight is kind of horrid, just like the rest of my being. So, in other words, this is a road to self-improvement. Yay! I don't know, man. I guess I should probably set a goal for this video because, you know, then I'm just gonna record till I beat the Ender Dragon, which is probably gonna be like 12 hours. I'm not good at Minecraft. I should probably stop smoking my beef and move on with my life, right? Because if you stay in one spot the entirety of your life, are you really living? If you stay locked up in your room 24/7, are you really living? You know, I might as well be dead. I'm not suicidal, by the way, just want to preface that, right? Because I have realized over the years of my losership that, you know, if you die, you can't improve. You know, this is completely ignoring the fact that I'm just kind of scared of dying, so that's why I'm probably never gonna myself. But yeah, honestly, it makes you wonder, why do people do it? Maybe that's an insensitive thing to say, but it isn't saying insensitive things like top 1 loser activity. Wait, but I'm trying to improve. Then I shouldn't say it. But then again, I am. Huh. You know, this is quite the dilemma. This is quite the moral dilemma that you will answer to. You will answer to this moral dilemma. I will not take responsibility. I have never taken responsibility in my life, and I will not take it right now. Yes, yes, yes. You know, you don't even look at me. Don't even look at me with your eyes. Don't look at me and go, yeah, this guy should take responsibility. No, I will not. I will never take responsibility. For I am a loser, and losers don't take responsibility. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. I don't know what I'm taking responsibility for, by the way. That's probably a sign of me being incapable of taking responsibility, which further solidifies me as a loser. Ha! 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 Whatever. You know, I don't even care anymore, man. I'm gonna build a house and then be happy. Yeah. But I don't even deserve a house, you know? You know, people who deserve houses are successful people, right? Because having a roof over your head isn't a right. Not in this. Wait, hold up. Stop the sadness for a second. Please. No! I was too close. I was trying to get a CD. I'm sad now. But I guess, you know, that's rightfully so, question mark. I mean, like, hey. If I wasn't sad, then that would make me less of a loser, right? Wait, no, that would make me more, wait. My brain's kind of being kerfuffled right now. That's a big word, you know? I'm trying to flex my intellect here. Yeah, because I'm a genius. I'm a genius who knows that the earth is flat. Yes, the earth is flat. You know, the government's been trying to tell you that the earth is round. You know, the scientists and all that, the scientists with their fancy equipment that provides very accurate results. No, they're wrong. They're actually really wrong, right? Because the only thing in life that's true is that the earth is flat. Yeah, don't even look at me with those like globe believer eyes, right? Yeah, believing in a globe, like a sphere, the one that finding the area to is you know, let's make a bed, right? Because, you know, all losers, really, the only thing losers should have a right to, it's a bed. Because you can do two things on a bed. Sleep your sorrows away, or, you know, this bone, you know, this bone on a bed. Wait, that's extremely sexist now that I think about it, because if you get the joke, the very good joke that's amazing and solidifies me as one of the greatest stand-up comedians of this generation, you'll realize that only men have bones, right? You know, women are boneless. They are spineless. They're kind of like a shark, and sharks are hot. Yes. Anyhow, I see that mountain over there. I want to build a house on it. That's the conclusion I've reached. You know, are sharks hot? Yeah, they are. If you think otherwise, then I hate to say it, you might be right. Now that I think about it, you know, sharks have like how many teeth? Like in the hundreds? If you get bitten by a shark, you're kind of screwed, right? Because like sharks are kind of big, right? They're not taller than me because I'm 6 foot. Yeah, take that, right? I'm better than you because I'm like slightly taller than you. Yeah, because the you know, height, altitude is the reason that we live, right? We live for altitude. Yeah, we live for altitude. Right, but like sharks are kind of wide, right? So if you get bitten by a shark, then like if you get bitten on the legs, then your legs are gonna be like gone, and then the shark can like gobble you up. And I know some of y'all are into that, and I'm not gonna judge you. I just kind of need enlightenment here, right? Like, you gotta explain to me. You gotta explain to me the appeal. Because I think I can get it. I just need some guidance here. Yeah? Yeah. Anyhow, now that I think about it, thinking sharks are hot is kind of zoophilia, no? Zoophilia? Zoophilia? Something along the lines of that. I mean, I guess we can, like, humanize our sharks, no? You know, if we humanize our sharks, then it's not zoophilia anymore. Anyhow, how am I gonna build this? You know, as a D1 loser, I don't know how to build in Minecraft, so yeah, let's we gotta figure that out, no? Wait, I forgot. As a loser, nobody expects anything from me, which means I can build whatever I want. Yeah, let's do just that. Wow. I can't, you know, even though I'm a loser, I should, like, be able to navigate Minecraft menus. What the hell? How did I fail to navigate a Minecraft menu? I've been playing this game for, like, how many years now? Practically my whole damn life, actually. Right? So the fact that I can't navigate the menus perfectly. Yeesh, at this point I might as well be a water flea. Damn. Oh well. You know, as a water fleas, you know, they can just chill, no? Like, you know, they just kind of like sit there, right? That's what a water flea is. They just sit in the water and they chill. You know, I don't think water fleas have predators, right? You know, that... Unless they are the predators. Which makes perfect sense because I'm a Minecraft YouTuber. Oh my gosh, wait. I might be a water flea. Oh my gosh. Wait, I'm no longer a loser. I'm just a water flea. That's... Yay. Why am I... Okay. Oh my gosh. I've been enlightened. Hooray. Anyhow, even though I'm gonna make like an ugly ass box, like an ugly little box, it's gonna be a nice ugly little box, right? Right? You know, I'll build a box and it's gonna be ugly, but at least I'm gonna like how ugly it is, because you know it's gonna be like me. You know, this little box is my home, because the little box is me, just like me, for real. Yeah, that's what I thought. What did I think? I don't know. Hold up. Right, I might not be able to build, but I do have ideas. No, I don't want to place it like that. I don't want to place it like that, Minecraft. Man, can't anyone listen to me? Not even Minecraft can. What the hell, man? Anyhow, I built that too low. I'm sad now. You kind of want to hit him with one of you, right? Because we're gonna make an angled roof. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. And you know, as the smartest person ever. Wait, but if I was smart, I would be successful. If I was smart, I'd be a multi-millionaire by now, no? Oh well. You know, sometimes it's fine to be stupid. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna make a slanted roof, and it's gonna look terrible, I just realized. Because now that I think about we need... Okay. You didn't sign up here for Minecraft. You didn't click on this video to watch me play Minecraft. Actually, no, if you clicked on this video to not watch me play Minecraft, then... That's like a whole nother thing. Anyhow, I'm gonna make the house that's a visual representation of me, so I should probably go ahead and do that. Damn! Coal is kind of strong, you know, coal lasts a while. You know, that's not similar to my bed experience. But then again, how would I know? I've never been in bed with anyone else. I feel like I could have made the delivery better on that one, but honestly, I don't care. Because as a loser, nobody expects anything of me. And that's good. Because I can do whatever I want. Right? I can go to a 7-Eleven, walk inside and go, hey, can I get a McFlurry? And they're gonna look at me and go, sir, this is a 7-Eleven. We don't sell McFlurries. And I'm gonna go, oh, is that right? And you know, game show time actually, because this is now a game show. What would a loser do in this situation? Are they gonna A, accept the fact that they don't have McFlurries? Or are they gonna B, argue with the staff because, you know, they can't be wrong, right? You know? Because, if they take responsibility, then they'll stop being a loser, right? Right? So that means, you know, you gotta argue with the staff. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna argue with the minimum wage employee. Argue with the person who doesn't even want to be there in the first place. Argue with the person who's living quite the sad life, even if they're not a loser. Right? Because that's what normal people do. That's what the average American citizen should do. And I'm saying this because no other country exists other than America, right? Because America's the best. America's the best. America's the best. America has done no wrong in the past 4 years. I've been sad for such a long time that I have realized that being sad is pointless, so I stopped being sad. You know, that's actually the method if you don't know. If you just realize how pointless being sad is, you'll stop being sad. Crazy, I know. You know, it really shouldn't work, but, you know, the devs are kind of stupid just like me. So they forgot to patch that one out. But it doesn't matter, because nothing matters. If something mattered, then people would care about it. But the problem is, nobody cares about it. So it doesn't matter. I have stone. Wow. Good job, man. You finally did something in your life. In your pathetic, puny little life. You finally achieved something. And that's own stone in a Minecraft. That's good. You know, that's a step in the right direction. Soon enough, you'll be pulling all the girls you want. Oh, wait, what's that? You're gay? Why did I say that with such an accusatory tone? There's nothing wrong with being gay. Hell, I like girls, okay? I like girls. I like girls, okay? I like girls, okay? 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 Yeah? Yeah? You hear me? You hear me? You fucking hear me? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. I like girls. Yeah. I'm never gonna pull anyone like this. Hey, but that's what a loser does. We just live here and do nothing. Live here, stay in the same house 24/7, 365. Parents tell you to go get a job. You tell them to off themselves, because that's what a respectable child would do. That's what a child who everyone loves would do. Although the problem is I'm a loser, so I wouldn't do that actually. Yeah. I have respect for my parents. Yeah. That's not a loser thing to do actually. What am I making now that I think? What? I'm making some absolute bullshit. What? This is gonna be the ugliest Minecraft house ever, just like yours truly. Oh my gosh. Oh, I finally have someone that's like me. I finally have someone who relates to me, who isn't finding any success in life because they have no drive, and this drive leads to them having zero creativity. Yeah. I think this video is dragging on a little. You know, if you can't tell already, I'm starting to run out of loser things to say because I've said all of them. Right? If I was not a loser, I'd probably have like 10 billion ways to act like a loser, but the problem is I am one. I'm like, literally, I was born blessed in the genetic lottery and I threw that away. You know, like, you're not, you know, I can't even blame my birth circumstances. I can't even blame my family circumstances here. That's how you know, the most true losers out there are the people who are given everything but throw it all away. That's what I believe, right? Because how do you mess everything up if you're given everything? You know, honestly, that's like probably my most impressive feat. Okay, well, to be fair, I wasn't given like $10 million, which would let me never work again for my entire life, but you know, I was given something pretty close to that. You know, I got height. Yeah. You know, I grew up in a safe neighborhood. Yeah. You can't really top that. Anyhow, this is actually such a horrid house. What the hell? Like, hold up. Check this shit out. Like, check out this absolute buffoonery that is being built on my property in a second after I finish building said buffoonery. Like, oh my gosh. Can I really not even make a house? Look at this. Oh, it's so ugly. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love how ugly it is. You know, it's an embodiment of my soul, my ugly, ugly soul. I love it. I love it. Yeah. I'm gonna move these up actually because I just realized I have like no room. But then that's gonna be really irritating to get, so I'm actually gonna... Wow. Yeah. Well, actually, wait, just put it on the floor, easy. Yo. Hey. Hey, we built the Chud Shack. That's what we're gonna call it, the Chud Shack. Hey, would you look at that? Now I just need windows. Except I don't deserve proper windows, so I'm gonna... You know, I'm gonna do something a little creative. You know, oh my gosh, Flair being creative for the first time in his entire life. For the first time in forever, he's actually doing something. No way. Do fences not exist? Oh wait, no, I forgot. You see, old Minecraft is weird. This is how you craft fences. I don't know why. You know? But then again, it is the highest grossing game of all time. I think. I'm not gonna fact check that. I'm not gonna fact check that, by the way. Anyhow, here's my beautiful Chud shack. I have a window. I have a roof. And I need a chest. Yes. Yes. Perfect. The loser dome. Yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be all from me. I hope you enjoyed my self-deprecation. And subscribe, please. I am quite the lonely man, and I gain a lot of joy seeing numbers that don't really matter rise. You know. So yeah, subscribe, and I'm out of here. Bye.